I've got a request for a project from a friend, and this is the LED light that he used to light up his aquarium. But now he wanted to use it as a light in front of his new desktop monitor. And to help a friend, this is the video that we will be doing today. As always, we will sketch all first, and you can just follow along on what I'm doing here. Basically, this is a bracket that will hold the LED light that you have seen a while ago. And this will have two parts. One part is to be attached to the monitor by double-sided tape at the back, and the other one is to be clipped in the LED light. This first sketch I'm doing here is the part which is the one that to be attached with a double-sided tape in the monitor. And the first part of sketching is done, and we just need to extrude this at about 30 millimeter. And after that, we need to sketch on top again to lessen the materials on this part of this model. This part will be used where to attach the screw later on. We will lessen this at about 20 millimeter. And then we need to extrude this part of about 5 millimeters. Then after this, we need to fillet around some of the corners because I don't like some of my designs to be with cornered edges. And then I think this part is too thick, so we need to less this at 5 millimeter. Then round the edges to 5 millimeter also. Then the next thing that we need to sketch is a polygon or a hexagon for the nut to go in later on. The size of the nut is 3.2, but we will put it at 3.4 because you know some filaments tends to expand. And then I think we need to elongate this part a bit, and that's it. And I think 3.4 is a little bit small, so I will change this to 3.5. And then I will extrude this to -3. Then we will make a hole at the center of it. This is for the bolt later on. The size of the bolt is 4 millimeter, but we will make an allowance, so I make this 4.2 millimeter. Then we just need to extrude this out to make a hole. So the first part is done, and the next thing that we need to do is to do the part that clips on the LED light. So if you cannot follow along on the sketches that I made in this video, you can also download these models in my Mini Factory account and Thingiverse account, and I will put these models there. Also, I will put the link on these models in the description below. So the sketch of the second part is done, and the next thing that we need to do is to extrude this at about I think 5 mm. Then we need to corner these two edges at around 5 mm also. I made a mistake on this part, so I need to change the diameter of this hole to 3.4 to 6.7, and then the hole another circle to 4.2, and then we need to extrude it out. It should be the same size as the hole on the other side. Then the next thing that is left for us to do is to mirror this model, because we need 4 parts of this. One part is one set and the other part is the second set, both sides of the LED light. And our model is done, and what's left to do is to save this and export this on a still file for us to prepare in Cura for the printing later on. The print settings that I have done is listed here, so you can just see it through. And our Cura settings is done, and let's roll the time lapse. And the assembly of this is pretty straightforward. You just need to clip in those 2 clips on the side of the LED light, and then put on the bolt and nuts on the other side, and you just need to screw all in and tighten a bit, and then you need to put double-sided tape on the part that you will install on the monitor. And once the assembly is done, all that's left to do is to install this. So that's it for this video, and if you like this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for you to be notified every time I upload new videos. And of course, if you have comments or suggestions or any questions, don't forget to ask in the comment section below. See you guys next week. As always, keep creating. Cheers!